never feel the wind, if you never leave the ground. No risk, no glory. They told me stay inside the lines, don't you cross those warning signs. But comfort is a quiet cage, and I was burning through every page. Dreams don't wait for perfect times, they live where courage dares to climb. So I packed my doubt and broke away to chase the fire, come what may. They said, you'll fall, you'll lose, you'll drown, but falling's how I found my crown. No pain, no pride, no rise, no flame. You'll never win a war you never claim. No risk, no glory, no pain, no fight, no story worth telling ever played it right. I'd rather face the storm and bleed than live a life of quiet need. No comfort's worth my fading light. No risk, no glory, I choose the flight. I've stood on cliffs with trembling feet, while fear screamed loud and called retreat. But I stepped forward anyway, 'cause fortune favors those who stray. Success is carved from sleepless nights, and battles fought with unseen fights. So let them doubt and call me mad, at least I'll have a story to be had. Why gamble everything? But what's a life without the sting? No dream was ever caught with ease. You earn the sky through scars and knees. No risk, no glory, no fire, no gold, no legacy, born in plain cold. I'll walk through fire, I'll stand alone to build a kingdom of my own. Don't cage my soul, don't dim my light. No risk, no glory, I choose the fight. Safe roads don't lead to wonder, and sure things never roar like thunder. I'd rather burn, I'd rather cry, than never know how high I'd fly. No risk, no glory, no fall, no flight. No wings are grown in endless night. So here I go, heart open wide, one leap of faith, no place to hide. No comfort's worth my fading light. No risk, no glory, I'll rise tonight. You'll never feel the wind, if you never leave the ground. No risk, no glory.
Yeah. There's a line between fear and freedom, and I'm standing right on it. I've been walking this tightrope, heart in my throat. One wrong move, I know I choke. But every dream worth bleeding for is waiting on the other side of the door. No guarantees, no safety net, just faith and all the strength I've kept. They say you're crazy, it's too far, but they've never burned chasing a star. So close, I can feel the fire. I'm shaking, but I climb up high. What if I fall? What if I break? But what if this is what it takes? I'm on the edge of everything. One step could make or end the dream. There's danger here, but I won't freeze. Greatness isn't born in ease. To those who fear, this looks like death, but this is where I catch my breath. No looking back, no in between. I'm living on the edge of everything. You'll never know how far you'll go if you just stay down safe and low. I've seen the ones who watched and wept, too scared to climb the cliffs they dreamt. But me, I'll risk the fall again. For every fall just feeds my flame. One life, why live it small? I'd rather risk it all than not at all. I hear the doubt behind their cheers, I feel the weight of all my fears. But every heartbeat, every tear built this moment, built me here. I'm on the edge of everything, where cowards quit, the brave begin. The sky's not promised, but I'll leap, 'cause legends never live in sleep. Let the world say I'm insane, let them mock the risk, not feel the flame. I'll rise or fall, but I will be seen, standing on the edge of everything. I don't want a quiet life, I want the thrill, the burn, the fight. If I fall, then let it be, chasing something wild and free. No soft regrets, no what if cries. I'll meet my fate with open eyes. I'd rather die chasing a spark than live forever in the dark. I'm on the edge of everything, no parachute, just faith within. This is the fire, this is the test, this is the rise that takes my best. If I survive, I'll light the skies, and if I fall, I'll fall with pride. This isn't fear, this is my wings, I'm flying off the edge of everything. Off the edge of everything.
Hey, you'll never win if you're scared to lose. You've gotta bleed sometime to become something new. I've walked through nights where silence screamed, fought with doubt, tore up the dream. Everyone says be safe, be sure, but what's the point of a life so pure? I've lost some pride, I've lost some peace, but never once lost my belief. 'Cause when it isn't born in ease, it lives in scars you never see. They call it reckless, they call it bold, but I just call it breaking mold. The truth is carved in cracked skin. You've gotta dare to lose to dare to win. Dare to lose, dare to fall. The brave don't hide behind the wall. Step into the storm, face the flame. Only fire can forge a name. No comfort will ever begin what only risk can pull within. So dare to lose and dare to win. You can't rewrite a legend slow. You've gotta chase where others won't go. I've gambled peace for something more, kicked down every silent door. They said I'd break, they said I'd bend, but this is where the real roads end. And every no I've heard before just built the will to rise once more. So I raise my voice, I raise my hands for dreams that don't make perfect plans. I'd rather risk the cuts within than live untouched but never win. Dare to lose, dare to fall. What's life if you don't risk it all? You can't reach stars from down below. You've gotta leap and let it show. No silence will ever begin what only screams from truth can spin. So dare to lose and dare to win. Every lost carved deep of truth, every fall revived my youth. The pain, the doubt, the black and blue, it all became the strongest you. So let them say you've gone too far. You're chasing storms instead of stars, but what they fear, you rise within. Only the daring truly win. And dare to lose, dare to fly, even if the fall scrapes the sky. You've got one life, don't hold it in. Take the shot, let fate begin. No one wins by standing still. Greatness walks through fire and will. So dare to lose and dare to win. If you beauty of a real win. No plan B, no second guess, just me, my dream, and nothing less. I left behind the comfort zone, a quiet life I've never known. They said just settle, play it smart, but how could I betray my heart? This dream ain't just a pretty thought, it's every battle I ever fought. So I burn the bridge, I lose the map, no going back, I'm past all that. And if I fall, then let it be. Falling forward, chasing me, no half-heart steps, no safety plan. I'm not afraid to take a stand. I'm all in, I've cut the ties, no turning back, no alibis. Whether I rise or hit the floor, I'll know I gave it all and more. No fear to fail, no urge to flee. This dream will either break or free me. I'm all in, no second skin, no halfway heart. I play to win. I've lost some friends, I've lost some sleep, but nothing's cheap when the fire runs deep. They don't see what keeps me up at night, that hunger, that vision, that silent fight. I don't chase applause or fame, I chase the soul inside my name. I'd rather fall from climbing high than watch my chance go drifting by. So bring the storms, I'll face them raw, with bloody hands and silent awe. The dream is worth each broken part, it lives inside my beating. I'm all in, no plan to quit. Every bruise is proof I commit. I won't pretend, I won't pretend to chase. The dream means chase the end. Win or lose, I still begin, 'cause the only way is diving in. I'm all in, through thick and thin. This is my truth, beneath my skin. What if I fail, what if I fall? What if I never rise at all? Still I'll sleep with no regret, knowing I gave all I had to get. The safe life isn't mine to live, I'd rather lose than never give. And if I rise, it won't be luck, it's 'cause I fought when all seems stuck. I'm all in, hear my soul ignite, running full speed into the fight. There's no pause, no backup plan, only grit and who I am. If this dream breaks me, let it be, at least I'll know I dare to see. I'm all in, I choose the flame, to lose, to win, it's all the same. Oh, no fear, no doubt, no maybe when. This is my moment, I'm all in. There's something burning past the doubt, but you've got to walk through shadows to find it out. Yeah. I used to run from the unknown, build my life inside a comfort zone. But safety's just another chain that keeps you warm but hides the flame. I heard a voice inside my chest, said you were born to face the test. There's fire waiting past your dread, not behind but up ahead. So I turned my fear into a light and stepped straight into the night. There's a fire beyond the fear, it only burns for those who steer into the storm, into the fight, where brave hearts glow in darkest night. You won't find truth in standing still, you've gotta climb that painful hill. There's something more, it's crystal clear, but first you pass through fire and fear. They said be careful, don't go far, but playing safe won't raise the bar. The greatest stories ever told were born in heat, not born in gold. I've bled through doubt, I've walked through flame, but I came out not quite the same. The scars don't mean that I am weak, they're proof of what I dared to see. Let the thunder shake the ground, that's how the strongest roots are found. There's a fire beyond the fear, and it's the reason I am here. You can't grow wings inside a cage, you've got to break through every stage. The fall, the rise, the scream, the tear, it all ignites what you hold dear. So walk the dark and persevere, there's always fire beyond the fear. No one told me it'd be kind, but I was made with risk in mind. This life ain't meant to just survive, it's meant to burn, to feel alive. So light the match, don't hide your flame. Your soul was born to break the frame, and every fear you choose to face becomes the fire that fuels your grace. There's a fire beyond the fear, it's not far, it's always near. Every step you take in pain will wash you clean like falling rain. So let the world call you insane, they'll never know your strength through strain. The fire waits, it's always near, but only past the wall of fear. So breathe in deep and take the leap, the fire's yours if you dare keep walking through what most won't see. That's where you set your spirit free.
Locked doors don't lead to freedom, cage hearts never learn to soar. You want the gold, then break the sail. I used to walk the beaten path, always watching, doing the math, but nothing big was ever born from playing small or fearing scorn. Rules are made to serve the few, to box the wild, to tame the true. But I was made of sparks and steel, of silent dreams too loud to kneel. So I took my key and bent it wrong, and wrote my name where I don't belong. Is worth the fight. They warned me once, don't go too far, but far is where the wild ones are. No map can show what heart can see. I had to tear the walls to be free. Can save your breath, your doubt, your rules. I'm done with masks and made-up schools. If courage lives beyond the line, then break the line, it's now mine. Don't tell me wait when life won't pause. My fire moves without applause. Break the safe, destroy the lie, and safety means you get to fly. You can't soar while chained to fear. You've got to bleed to disappear. If I of not going back. The truth, it's never where they say. It hides hides in risk, it runs away. It lives in hearts who stand alone, who cut the locks and claim their throne. So let them judge and point and sneer. They're safe but never really here. I'd rather die in full pursuit than live inside a padded suit. Break the safe, unleash the fire. Live a life that climbs up higher. Fear won't feed the dreams you keep. You've gotta dig, you've gotta leap. And when you hear that silence break, that's your power wide awake. No more keys, no escape. You are the key. So break the What you seek ain't in a vault, it's in the fire. So strike the bolt.
They said it's not worth the fall, but how would they know if they never climbed it all? I've been told 1,000 ways to play it safe and spend my days inside the lines beneath the noise, trading dreams for safer toys. But I've seen how empty safe can feel, how walls can turn your fire to steel. I'd rather fail with open hands than never try to take a stand. And if it breaks me, let it break. I'd still believe in every stake. This is a risk worth taking, even if it leaves me shaking. I was never meant to crawl, I was made to give it all. Let them call it foolish pride, I'll be the one who truly tried. No matter how the world is faking, this is a risk worth taking. I've lost before and I'll lose again, but losing's just the price to win. I've stitched my soul with silent nights and fed my hope with phantom lights. It's not the path most choose to walk, it's filled with doubt and empty talk. But what they fear I face head on, because I know the weak become strong. So take your doubt and take your seat, I'll chase the storm with steady feet. This is a risk worth taking, even if the ground is shaking. I'd rather live a story raw than fade in comfort wrapped in law. You don't change fate from standing still. You've got to climb, you've got to will. It may break me or awaken, but this is a risk worth taking. I don't want a life half spent, afraid to climb, afraid to bend. Let me fall and let me rise. I'd rather dance beneath the skies than tiptoe through a life confined, just to reach the end and find I never tried, I never lived. This is a risk worth taking, even if the cost is aching. Every scar will spell my name in fire, truth, and sacred flame. Let them laugh and let them mock, I'm still standing on this rock. And when they ask what I was chasing, I'll say a risk worth taking. Some dreams don't come with maps or signs, but if your heart leads, follow the climb.
If I fall, let it be fall, let it be brave, let it mean something.
every loss still shaped today. I could have stayed where it felt safe, but nothing grows inside a cage. I saw a dream and chased it blind. Will fly 100,000 times, but falling's not the end. I fear standing still that kills me here. So I stumble through the unknown path. With every scar I find my wrath. If I fall, let me fall forward, chasing what my soul adores. I'd rather bruise with purpose strong than wonder where I could belong. I'll take the pain, I'll take the fire, if it gets me one step higher. No more waiting, no more backward. If I fall, let me fall forward. I've seen too many walk away, afraid to break, afraid to stray. But I've learned fear won't keep you whole. It only dims your burning soul. I've lost some pride, I've lost some peace, but I've gained will that won't decrease. And every fall I've ever known has taught me how to rise alone. So I don't chase perfection's lie, I chase the courage not to hide. If I fall, let me fall forward, not retreating, not unsure. Let my knees hit dust and ground, but let my dreams still circle around. I'll take the hit, I'll take the storm. That's how transformation's born. Not behind and not left cornered. If I fall, let me fall forward. Forward is the only way when dreams refuse to fade away. Falling's not defeat or shame, it's just another part of flame. Each time I rise anew. More of me forged, more of me true. So let me fall, I'll bear the bruise. I'm not afraid of what I'll lose. If I fall, let me fall forward into fire, not into fear. With my arms still reaching high and my heart refusing to die. I'll take the leap, I'll break the line, even if the stars decline. One life, one shot, no time for borders. If I fall, let me fall forward. Falling isn't failure, as long as you fall towards something real.
Yeah. Every dream is a gamble. The question is, how much will you bet? I laid my heart on the table bare. No guarantee, just silent prayer. While others counted coins and played it slow, I took the road no one would go. They call me reckless, blind and bold, but I saw fire where they saw cold. You don't win big with half a heart, you play full in or don't even start. And if I lose, let it be known, I risked it all, I stood alone. This is the gamble I was born to take, the kind that shakes and makes you break. No folded hands, no second plan, I'm betting all on who I am. You can't build dreams without some scars, you've got to chase beyond the stars. Win or lose, I won't fake it. This is the gamble, and I'll take it. They hold their cards close to the chest, too scared to fail, too scared to test. But safety never writes your name in books of truth or halls of flame. I've lost some hands, I've paid the price, but every loss just made me rise. The only shame is not to try to live and die without the sky. So deal the pain and raise the stake, I'm here for all that risk can make. This is the gamble I was born to take, even if my heart must break. No half attempts, no holding back. I've burned the bridge, I've left the track. For dreams that whisper, scream and roar, you've gotta want it even more. No matter what, I won't forsake it.
and I'll take it. Fortune doesn't love the weak, it calls the brave, the wild, the freak. And if I fail, I'll fail with pride, knowing I gave my soul inside. Regret is worse than any fall, so I will gamble, I'll risk it all. The safe may sleep, but I will rise. With every bet I claim the sky. This is the gamble I was born to make, no matter how much I mistake. This is the fire I choose to feel, the pain that proves my dream is real. Let the world just watch or mock, I'll place my fate in every shock. No fear, no mask, I won't fake it. This is the gamble, and I'll take it. You want the crown, you roll the dice, and if it breaks you, you rise twice. You feel it creeping in your chest, that fear, that weight, that heavy breath. But if you push, you'll find what awaits on the other side. I've stood still with trembling hands, afraid to move, afraid to stand. I've let the fear rewrite my voice, convince me silence was my choice. But fear is just a broken gate, and life begins when you won't wait. The hardest road, the darkest fight, is always just before the light. So take the step when it's not clear. Your freedom lives beyond the fear. On the other side of fear is the life you hold most dear. Not the quiet, not the fake, but the dream that makes you shake. If you run, it grows too strong, but if you fight, it won't last long. The brave don't wait, they persevere to live beyond the wall of fear. I've watched so many turn around right before their wings were found. They thought fear meant it was wrong, but fear's just proof you still belong. It's not a sign you should retreat, it means your heart is still complete. If you weren't made for something great, then fear would never guard the gate. So raise your voice, ignore the doubt. This is what it's all about. On the other side of fear is the truth that draws you near. Not the shadow, not the light, but the fire that fills your sky. You won't know until you dare, until you rise from cold despair. So don't give in and disappear. Push through the storm beyond the fear. Fear's a liar dressed as care, a whisper telling you don't dare. But listen close and you will find it's only loud when dreams align. So light the match, don't wait for peace. The war inside must be released. And once you cross that fragile line, you'll see that fear was never spine. On the other side of fear is everything you need to hear. The song you wrote, the voice you hid, the life you knew when you were a kid. Let it shake, let it scream. That's how you wake the bigger dream. The battle's won when you appear alive on the other side fight a fear. You've been scared, but now you know. Fear is just a sign it's time to grow.